Hi guys, this is hopefully going to be the quickest Midori update ever, but filled with the most information because my camera only lets me film for 15 minutes and I can think of lots of things to talk to you about. So if you hear any little noises, it will be from Tilly because she thinks she's helping and she's pretty vocal at the moment. So she's doing the sitting on the bed helping part and possibly the walking and showing her tail to the camera part. Right, so this is my faux dory. It was made by Monique, who has a YouTube channel and a Dawanda shop, and I will link them below. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't think it's too fat, but my mum and Imi think it's quite a chunky one. So, I don't know, maybe it is. I'll do a really quick walkthrough and then I will talk to you about some changes that I'm thinking of making. Oh, Tilly's gone. And some other things to do with dories. So on the inside, I have no pocket on the inside cover. The pocket that I'm thinking of buying another one is this one here. That's where I keep my bus ticket in this Midori when I'm using this one. So I'm thinking of buying one of those pockets so that I can put my bus ticket in this one. I've got the front of the credit card pocket with a new gift card from my mum. They're two Marks & Spencer gift cards. They don't have any money on them, but she bought them for me, so they're very sentimental. Not bought them, got them for me. You don't have to pay for them unless you put money on them. Then there's a little card from her for my birthday when I was about, I don't know. It says on the back how old I was. I think I was 17. Filofaxi gift cards, some Rilakkuma A7 notelets, some washi tape, and a hello my name is sticker. I don't know whether to put my name and contact details on there because if I lose it somebody could phone me up, or to put the faux dory's name, but because I changed the inserts I moved them from here to here as I want, and they've both got different names, these ones. This one's called Mavi. I thought of the name last night because Ma V in French means my life, and this holds my life. So this one's called Mavi, this one's called Mido, and this one's called Maru. So I think actually I should put my name and contact details on the sticker here. Then I've got the non-ziplock pocket of the ziplock insert. The actual ziplock part is at the back here. I've got some washi tape to use when I need to stick things down, not for decoration. Some just slips of A4 paper cut into narrow strips for lists and things, and then some bits and bobs. I've got the 6 pocket file folder insert here with some planning bits there. The leather bulldog clip / binder clip pen loop that I made, I've got 2 of them. They were invented by Glenda Slan, brilliant invention, and they're really good. I won't elaborate on why they're so good in this video, but if you want a video on how to make them, I'm sure one of us in the Midori group can make one for you. So make a video tutorial, so comment and I'll either ask somebody to do it or I'll make one myself if you'd like a tutorial. Here's a shopping list, and I've got my working times, and you shouldn't see that, and an important set of numbers on there. Then I've got my diary, which you've seen before if you've watched any of my old videos. It's very chunky, and I was thinking about knocking the tripod over. It's a chunky one because it is double the thickness of a normal Midori insert, because it's got 12 months of weekly pages, 12 months of monthly pages in here, and the normal Midori ones only have 6 months. But I think I'm going to keep it in here. I was thinking of changing to one of the monthly planner packs from Ray, but I think I'm going to try to use this for the whole of 2014, and then next year I might change. I had to stick this piece of card on the back because this binder clip, the bulldog clip, was making the edge of the page just here and here very rough. So I tried to put that there to cover it up and protect it, but it didn't really work, so I had to put some washi tape over the rough bit of the binder clip there. Then I've got my Moleskine alphabet file bit that I can stick things under the relevant letter. I've got some OHTO clips, OHTO clips. So I love this file folder. I've got my notebook, which is full of random notes, and then I've started putting to-do lists. This is a master to-do list, mainly for things that when I'm out and about, I can write them in here and then transfer them to the relevant section in this Filofax later, because these are things that aren't relevant immediately or that aren't very important. They're mostly to do with hobbies or ongoing projects, which mainly live in here, so I can transfer them into there. And then I'm starting to have my current lists in here, so current projects, on my mind, keep in mind, waiting for, that kind of thing. Then I have this the thin page notebook. I started using it last year, and it's mainly got random lists and things in it, like, well, there's lots of pen tests because I wanted to test the paper because it's very thin paper. Resolutions, gratitude list, washi tape, if I won the lottery what I'd buy, if I won the lottery which charities I'd give £10,000 to, that kind of thing. But I don't need this in here, and I'm thinking of taking it out and putting it into one of my other Midoris, because I don't need this in here all the time, and I'm trying to think of, well, I've got some thoughts about a new setup. Here's the back of the Ziploc pocket, and here's the back of the credit card insert. So there's that one, and I absolutely love it, but I'm thinking of changing the setup because I have been watching a lot of planner videos lately, and that's what happens when I get bored with my planner setup. I used to change my Filofax setup every kind of 3 weeks, and now that I'm using the Midori concept, it's harder to change, because obviously with the Filofax you can take any pages out, add any pages, rearrange the order. You can't really do that with a Midori because they're all bound. You can obviously take the whole notebook out and put a whole new notebook in, or change the order of the whole notebook, but you can't do that with individual pages. And I'm getting kind of like I wish that I had that ability like with a Filofax. I don't want to use a Filofax as a planner anymore, but I would like the ability to do that with my Midori. So what I'm thinking of doing, instead of having this third notebook, is having either one notebook with these different sections, or one of these 6 pocket file folders with different thin notebooks inside. 3 or more thin notebooks that are about 10 pages each, that are fixed to each other using elastic bands, and they sit in the 6 pocket folder, and they can be for the different parts of my life as an organised adult. See, that's the sort of thing that I've got to change to. My mentality is me coming out of being a student and me going into being an organised adult. So in my Filofax here, I started, and this is what I do very frequently, I've been doing it a lot in my A5 notebook. I just write down my thoughts when it comes to changing my planner setup. So I was thinking about changing the diary setup, but I think I'm not going to do that anymore. But here I'm thinking about changing the sections in my Midori. So I think I want one section for projects, one to record important things, one for information that I have to reference back. And really I'm using the Moleskine address book, this thing, for that, but I haven't been using that much lately. And then one for finance, but there are more sections that I will be thinking of, so I'm thinking that I'll probably just do them in one notebook. So that's an idea. Then I've got my other faux and mid Oris. I just scratched that one. Right, so I've got the original one, which I swapped with a girl in America for a Filofax, and this was my introduction to proper Midoris, and I absolutely love it. The only thing is I put shoe polish on it, because it was all scratched up, and instead of being logical and putting moisturiser on it to get rid of the scratches, I put shoe polish on it and it completely changed the leather. It's much darker than normal. I don't know if you can see there. It is much shinier, and I have tried so many things to get this shoe polish off and it hasn't worked. But this one is like an organisation thing, so I've got a planner and that kind of thing in there, and I haven't finished setting it up. Then I've got this one, and it is the same as this one, but I bought this one brand new and I got this one second hand. So this one is, the leather is as close to the original as possible, but I did put moisturiser on it because it was getting scratched up. But I've just tried to remove that, so I've been using a baby wipe, and look how brown it is. I'm just getting the moisturiser off. It's taking some of the colour off, but I don't mind because it's still that gorgeous brown. But it has got it a bit more like it used to be, because I've been looking at pictures on the Facebook group of people's brand new ones, and I realised that this is the leather's quite changed. It does change naturally with the oils in your hands, but this one became a lot less. The original leather isn't fluffy or suedey or anything like that, but it definitely does have more of a it's difficult to describe, but this is one of my Radories, and it's pull-up leather, as is this one. This is another Radory, and they're both pull-up leather, and they're much sort of more furry feeling, kind of like a peach. And I realised this is very different than it used to be, so I've been trying to get it back to the same leather condition. This is the Radory that Ray made for me when he was just trialling his techniques, and he's very kind to have given this one to me. And I might be making this one into a art journal, so that would be exciting, or something else, but I'm definitely going to set it up and use it soon. And then this is my Radory, which I bought a few months ago, and it's that gorgeous tan thick leather, which is going to be my Egyptology Midori. So I'm going to have one insert. I'm going to put all of my tickets from my Egypt trip in 2010, and write bits about each site that we went to. I've got a homemade insert with the left hand side is going to be for Egyptian grammar notes, and the right hand side is going to be vocabulary that I frequently forget for hieroglyphs. And this I can take out and put into my Midori if I'm going on a trip and I need to take this with me because I'm going to be doing some hieroglyphs, but it isn't sewn through the middle, so I can add pages when I've used up a whole page and I need to have some more notes in that section. And then I'm going to I think I'm going to make up one insert that is a bit like an Indiana Jones type mysterious notebook with all clues about ancient mysteries and stuff, just because I like that sort of playfulness. So those are my Dories. I do have two A5 ones. The one I made I'm using as a cover for my art journal, which is an A5 sketchbook. The other one I'm not using at the moment. It's still set up how it was a year ago. It was made by Fenner Crafts. And this is my Filofax, my A5 Kendall, which I'm just knocking the tripod over. Just currently setting up. I will show you when I've finished setting it up. So I think I fit that into 15 minutes, so I'm quite proud of that. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or video requests, please put them in the comments below. Thank you!